Going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. Make sure you like the video. Let's get 500 likes. If you can do that, that will be amazing. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're nearly at 75k, and then it'll be 80k by the end of the year. We can do it. Come on. But listen, some breaking news. You know what? Some latest developments this morning coming out. Jadon Sancho is officially going to be up for sale. Multiple reports coming out from multiple various sources: Manchester Evening News, Daily Mirror, Daily Mail. Those that journalists that are quite linked with Man United are revealing them as well. I always say check the guys who were reporting it as well. Chris Wheeler. Um, a lot of reports coming out as well. So, yeah, man, it looks like it's the end of the road for Jadon Sancho, 23 years old, came from Dortmund 2 years ago, but has never really kicked off. It's been a crazy 2 years in terms of ups and downs, mentally, physically. But it looks like Jadon Sancho will be leaving in January, as early as January, people, if provided people can pay his wages and pay, and United can agree a fee. But Ten Hag is insistent on selling Jadon Sancho. Ten Hag wants him out, you know. After their dispute, people, you all know Jadon Sancho did not make the Arsenal squad. Ten Hag made some remarks regarding Jadon Sancho in terms of his training, in terms of the fact that he wasn't putting 100% in, really. Let's be honest with you. Let's be quite frank. Jadon Sancho came out with an absolute mammoth statement. He came out with a huge statement, basically saying, "Listen, I don't know what this guy's on about. I have been training well. I think it's for other reasons. I think there is scapegoating reasons as to why I'm not playing, basically. And you know what? I'm not apologizing. Simple as that. There's been a long-standing feud. I think for me, too much, really. I think they should have came in here. John Myrtle should have grabbed them both together and said, "Listen, you get here right now and apologize and settle your differences." Because you know what? We have a thin squad. And right now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather see Jadon Sancho make an impact off the bench here than him just be wasted out and doing nothing. You know what I mean? Yes, I fully back the manager, fully support the manager, but it's almost as if what we do with him. Apparently, he wasn't even in the squad photo today or lately today. I see the squad photo and the video. Jadon Sancho wasn't there. So, what are we doing, guys? You know what I mean? It comes a time, yeah, guys, where you just have to say, enough is enough now. Sort it out. You've got a career now, but unfortunately, that career isn't happening. You know how bad it is, guys? Apparently, obviously he's training alone. He's forbidden to eat with his teammates. That's how bad it is, guys. He's not allowed to eat with his teammates. He's been told, "Yo, you got a separate canteen, my friend." He's forced to lock the door when changing. Wow. It is absolutely crazy, people. This is what is happening right now, people. Currently, Jadon Sancho is training with the Man United under 18s and has changed alone because of safeguarding regulations. It's also thought that Edin Terzic has kept in touch with Jadon Sancho. His superiors at Borussia Dortmund have discussed the possibility of Sancho returning in January, but are unwilling to cover the 300,000 a week wages or pay anywhere near the 73 million they paid for him, or so they received for him, should I say. Listen, Man United are going to have a big loss on their hands. Whether you like it or not, Jadon Sancho will not be going for 73 million. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, by the way. Let me know in the comments, because this is premiered live. How much do you think Jadon Sancho is worth in this current market? How much do you think we can get for him? I ain't going to lie to you. I don't think you're getting more than 40 million for him. 40 million. You know what I mean? And that, for me, if you can get a Jadon Sancho firing, it's not a bad price for a 23-year-old. I think maybe I'm being naive. Maybe you get 50, but I'll be honest with you. Because of the way it's gone, because of the way it's happened, because of the way it's all just escalated, I don't think you're getting more than 40 million. And you know what, man? I'm just sad. I can't lie to you guys. I am sad for Jadon Sancho. This was a player that we chased for 2 years. This was a player that was the star of Europe. This was a kid that was the shining light of football. He was meant to be the golden boy. He was meant to be the guy that just sets the world alight. The next English prodigy. This was meant to be Jadon Sancho, and it hasn't worked for him, unfortunately. And sometimes you can blame everyone else, yeah, but ultimately the book has to lie with you, my friend. Have you done enough as well? Have you been consistent enough? Have you given yourself the best platform to build? Or is it another case of Manchester United again, again, breaking talents? Again, we just can't seem to nail down a talent. Another young player comes to Man United and fails. Depay. How many players have there been here, people? How many? It's sad. It really, really is sad. But unfortunately, like I said to you, man, it is what it is. We have to move on. The football club always moves on. It's just a reality, people. The football club always moves on, and we always find someone else that's available. But for me, it's one of them situations where I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, where does he go? Tottenham Hotspur is another one that I think he could suit. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, he could go back to Dortmund. Is it? Is this Premier League not suited to him? Is this Premier League not suited to the way he plays? Is that what it is, people? You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I just look at it and I think there was a situation here. There was some reports coming out saying that apparently Dan Gore and Hannibal were training better than him in that week. And subsequently, the manager said, "You know what? Nah, you're not playing." In the build-up to the Arsenal match, the young trio of Dango, Facundo Palestri, and Hannibal Majedri had a bust-in gut in training. And in Ten Hag's eyes, it would have been unfair if they had been left out of the squad. So he dropped Jadon Sancho. I think that's a bit iffy. I can't lie to you. I think, if I'm being honest with you, there's been a situation that goes deeper. This is deeper than just football. I've maintained that stance. I don't think they see eye to eye. I don't know if he comes late to training. I don't know in it, but there's something that's deeper than this that the manager hasn't liked or hasn't seen. Maybe he's an influence on others. Maybe I don't know, playing game at night. I don't know what's going on. But this is not just down to training because Jadon Sancho's start to Man United this season hasn't been that bad. If anything, it's been actually decent. He's had a good pre-season. He's had a good start to the season. He was in the groove. He was feeling happy. He was feeling smiley. What has all of a sudden changed for just to not be training well before an Arsenal game, and then boom, Jadon Sancho comes out with that big statement. I think there's more that meets the eye, but that's why I want you guys to come in and give me your opinions and whatnot. But um, I genuinely don't know what happens now. You know what I mean? The fact that, like I said to you, it's crazy that we're in this situation right now, and it's now it's gone now. A young talent now is gone. It's going. And that for me is a scary, scary thought because at the end of the day, this is a guy that we chased for 2 years. I mean, there's so many people have been telling him to say sorry. Jadon Sancho's closest friends in the Man United dressing room have told him to end the feud by apologizing to Ten Hag. Sancho's teammates have told him he's in the wrong and he should apologize. I would never tell a person to apologize, but if it gets this long, I may intervene. If at first, when it's so raw, I will never tell someone to apologize. But maybe after a while, and I start to see that you don't benefit in this, and you're gonna be left out, and it's at the detriment of you. Then I'll be like, you know what, bro? Listen, I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to speak for you. I don't want to speak for you, but maybe just see him and see what he's got to say. See what he's got to say. See what he can, see what he's got to say. Just that's all you got to do. Just see what he's got to say, and maybe somehow we can, sort things out. You know what I mean? So I don't know, people. I don't know. Apparently, it says here now, just Man United are not planning on major signings in January. That's the latest news as well. So anyway, people, let me know what you think, guys. Because like I said, I try to be balanced as much as I can. I'm not player FC. I'm not player FC. I really am not. But I also want the best for my players as well. I want them to kind of, I want to help them out and want to see if they can make it out here. Because how many talents are going to die at Man United? How many? How many people? Listen, people, take it easy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.